Hello and welcome to my channel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am just embracing the holiday season right now in all of its joy and merriment, and I am especially liking all of my casual clothing and fashion designs that I've been wearing lately. It just makes me feel more festive when I can wear something cozy that's also like sexy or fashionable or all that. So I have this, I'll show you the end outfit after, but I'm going for this today, like this evergreen, like Christmas tree green, because it feels so velvety and like smooth and comfortable, and it's very festive. So I really like this color. It has a matching skirt. It's kind of cropped, but yeah, I think what I would like to do today is I would like to do a casual look, since this is a casual outfit, and I am thinking for you that might be better, you know, more casual looks as opposed to all the like super wild fancy looks that I do sometimes aren't necessarily as practical. So I'm learning throughout my journey here being a member of the makeup community that I've kind of evolved it evolved my my practices. It's been really nice learning it all. I actually still use and wear these really fantastic, super creative, super colorful wild looks. I still actually use those, especially for my music photos and just going out to special occasions. And you know, when I want to get that extra edginess, that is still me, like that's still part of my personality. But I'm noticing more, especially this year, that I didn't really learn all the casual looks really good. So this year I've been totally building up my casual look game, and I've been really liking what I've been doing, because I just noticed that although I get more compliments with the really wild looks, I notice that I tend to use more of the casual, easier looks when I have less time. So with that being said, I think we're gonna dip into the Muse palette from Cosmetics Brushes. I think these colors are really beautiful because they have kind of like a grungy look to them. I think they're gonna be casual. The shimmers are beautiful. I feel like once I start dipping into it, it will kind of be like, oh, maybe I wanna go there with that. Maybe I wanna go there with that. But so yeah, we're gonna start with this palette. Who knows, maybe I'll even end up using some of this purple. Is like really catching my eye right here. Under maybe underneath, that might be pretty. So I think we're gonna start there, and I think we're gonna I've been using these for looks when I'm more either casual or just I want to hurry and I don't want to have to take a lot of time to do the cleanup work, because usually the cleanup work, especially working with these professional and amazing eyeshadow palettes and colors, is the cleanup is a lot of work and very time consuming. So, you know, we all have used these eyeshadow guards, but what I've been doing is with these ones that I've been getting from Amazon, I've been cutting them in half and just using them as a guide. And then that way it just makes it a lot easier to do eyeshadow. You have a much cleaner line, and all you have to do with your concealer is just use a fine brush and the line is already done. Now it doesn't give that smudged look, which you could still smudge, but it's just an easy way to be able to create your art, and it's an easy way to map out your canvas. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to do this fun casual look. And we're going to talk about some other things. So let's get started. So I know I don't usually divulge much about my personal or private life, but that was out of my own safety, being a public figure, because I've actually been stalked, heavily stalked for many years, and I've had to just be careful certain things that I've said, been saying. And I'm gonna, just so you know where I'm gonna align the tape, I'm gonna align it a little bit under where I want the eyeliner to go underneath. I'm going to make that edge and create the natural scoop line that's kind of already there. So I just am going to set it like that, tilt it this way, and press that down so then it kind of lines up. So anyways, that's where I'm going with this tape. And yeah, so I was stalked for like a really long time, since 2015, and I will get into that one day. I'm not going to get into that today, but that's kind of why I don't really divulge too much about my personal life. But I feel really safe right now, and really good, and I'm in a really good place in my life right now. So I'm going to try to be more of who I am, and yeah, okay, that looks even. No, I'm gonna lower this one. So I'm just going to try to be more open and you know, real, because I honestly find that to be the most engaging personally, is when people are real, and I'm really drawn into that, so I need to do that more. Okay. Okay, so I used some primer, which I always use with these amazing eyeshadows, and I used P. Louise blank canvas, and I'm just activating that so the shadows stick really well. And then I'm going to go in with Haze, which is kind of a bronzy kind of color, and that's just going to kind of create like a base brown. So yeah, we're just gonna like kind of go in the crease a little bit. So I've been also really enjoying this holiday season. I've been obsessed with like these mini earrings, and like I had to pierce this hole because it closed up. And so now I want to have this whole look where I'm doing all the earrings. I'm not going to get another piercing, but I really like ear cuffs. So what I'm trying to do is build up my double ear wardrobe so that when this completely heals, I can do like lots more cool earrings there. So I'll show you the ones I just got. They're really pretty, from Shop LC. And what I love about that company is they're not very expensive. Like, they're really pretty. So see, I'm just kind of taking this, because it's a medium shade, I'm taking it all the way out right here. And I'm not, see how I don't have to pay attention that much, because it's just all going to align. So, and I'm just blending that into the skin tone. And yeah, just doing that. Yeah, so I'm really liking those. And then I'm really enjoying buying those for Christmas presents, for gifts as well, because I think that it's just pretty to have your ears adorned. And I'm really liking moissanite. It's such a pretty stone, and like I've probably said this to you before, but I'm a gemstone collector. And even though moissanite is a lab created stone, it's actually so beautiful. It looks so much like a diamond. So I like both. This is a cubic zirconia, but this one is a moissanite. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little bit more sparkly than a diamond. And it's kind of like a lab created diamond, and they're inexpensive, but they're so beautiful. This is chrome diopside. It's kind of like a dark emerald, like a really deep emerald. But there's a whole history and the occult with this stone. It's really kind of cool. But I really like it when I wear green. I think it looks great with this too. So basically, yeah, I've been into that. I've been into my gemstones again. It's like I go through phases where I collect and where I'm not interested whatsoever. So I'm in an interested stage right now. So I've been doing that. And oh my gosh, I've had so much music drama since my song released. Okay, so like, first of all, I released something and I had to change it because I was mentioning astrology. And then when you hear the lyrics of my song, You Only Live Yourself, it kind of like, I feel like some people thought that I was like saying that about some certain astrology signs. So I'm like, dude, no, I love all my signs. I love all of everybody. There's nobody that I love more than the other sign. It's like everything is unique and beautiful in its own way. And so I didn't want to exclude anyone and elevate any importance or not of anybody. So, and I felt like perhaps with one twin soul of mine that I don't talk to anymore since like, well, we had a relationship in 2020, but we don't talk anymore. So I feel like he was sensitive to it because it was long story. But anyways, so I ended up changing that, not for this person, I didn't change for this person. I just felt like overall, like if I'm going to talk about astrology, I don't want people to get the wrong opinion because I think that it's beautiful and amazing. And I think that we can learn so much from astrology. And I'm learning the importance of why we should actually know astrology. And even though I'm way more advanced in it than I let on, I feel like it's better for me to present in a basic form for right now until I get certified. So let's go ahead and take this admire and we'll kind of like deepen that a little bit higher to kind of give like a little bit more of that grungy sort of look to this casual vibe. So I'm just gonna wipe the same brush off, and this is a Refer 14, which are beautiful Japanese brushes. I love these brushes. Okay, so I'm just wiping that off a little bit so that I can get this shade Admire. And it's fanned out a bit, as you can see. I want it to just kind of give us a little bit of a wash. And so, and then there's this other thing like going on that is interesting, that I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit above that area with this color wash. And so basically there's this other thing that, you know, I already said I've been stalked since 2015. So I know if somebody is stalking my social media or not or whatever. Like, I just know. I can tell. But regardless of that, I'm just keeping on. I'm just keeping on with everything. I'm not going to let that bother me. So in fact, I'm so obsessed with astrology right now. I really wanted to get with this TV network that it's basically an astrology TV network, and it's so cool. And I've been really wanting to be part of that. And I've been thinking of a whole bunch of different ways how I could connect with that. I also feel like, you know, I kind of feel like he might be like another one of my twin souls, which I don't kind of feel, I do feel. And anyways, I just thought it would be like really, really cool after everything that I had been through with the other one not working out and all of that, to do something positive and productive rather than destructive. So I like gave him an idea, like, hey, like, why don't we do something together? I would love to be part of your network and all of that. And it seemed positive, but I think that there's just, I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's something that he's interested in. And so, at least right now, okay, now I'm going back in with haze, and I'm just going to deepen that underneath the yellow. And so then I have this other, and the reason why I was thinking why it would be such a great idea is, like, he's got this TV network. Like, it would be so cool to do something with twin flames. I'm like, I'm not interested in this relationship like a romantic thing, because he's like with somebody, like he's in a serious committed relationship with somebody. And besides, she's like really hot, super young, like 22 or something like that. And she's like really hot. I mean, like, if I were a dude, like, dude, she's like so hot. I would want to be with somebody like that, you know? Like, she's hot. I'm older. Like, I'm not that young. I can't have kids anymore, you know? So it's like, I figure, like, it's not about that. I figured it's about the business, and it's about doing something to evolve the collective consciousness, you know? And anyways, I don't think it's working out. So whatever. I'm still gonna, you know, work on all of that my own way. But I did think it would be so cool to like do a Twin Soul reality segment on his channel. I just think it would be so cool. Plus, it got so much attention from the Netflix series, you know? But like to have it be like the actual real that's not toxic would be so cool. So that was one of my ideas. So I'm just kind of blending those in, and I'm noticing that it's taking, I think I'm gonna have to use the yellow right here a little more. There's a spot missing in the blending. There we go. That's a little bit better. And I'll probably take a skin tone next. I kind of just want it to be like swiped. Okay, so now I'm going to take pine and give this a little sweeperoo, and I'm going to reactivate my primer as so. And it's like you can use the same brush for that, you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna take primer. Yeah, so I thought it would be good because like I'm an entertainer. You know, I have to be really inspired though, and I am. So anyways, I just thought it was a great idea. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking that and I'm just going like as if it's like a little bit of an edge or a liner. And then I'm just blending that into the outermost edge. And so yeah, I totally thought that would be so fun. And there was so I'm just doing my music right now, and I'm thinking about dating soon, but I'm still on the fence about it. I have so many things I'm working on right now. I just don't have the time, and it's just like I just don't have the desire. Like I'd so much rather work, and I'd so much rather get really focused on some other things right now. I haven't really been as creative as I usually am, but I'm starting to feel a spike. So I want to stay in that zone while I'm in that spike, you know? So, and then like this only other guy that I liked lives in Florida, and I think he's in a relationship, so. Okay. So now what I think I'm going to do is use filigree, and I'm going to kind of blend those into that. So I ended up like, I'm creating it more of like this elongated sort of wash. I got some under my eye. That's okay. We're gonna still clean up a little bit, but at least the fun part is easy when you have everything taped off. So now I'm gonna use some NYX glitter glue to add some of these beautiful shimmers. We'll see which ones I choose. Okay, so I'm going to just pat it on there really lightly. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take Ambient, just kind of like this grungy shade here, or should I take Antique? Wow, I think I'm gonna take Ambient. It's actually looking a little bit more like a taupey kind of color. But what you want to do is you want to do that when it's still wet. Okay, now I'm going to work with patina. Right there. And I'm just going to press in. I'm thinking about doing that bleph thing. Surgery. It's a surgery, but it just takes a little bit of the skin off. I don't know. Like, it might be a bit too much, you know? But I've always had hooded eyes, like even when I was a teenager. And even as a teenager, it bothered me. So I know it's not like, you know, necessarily something like right now or whatever. So then I'm going to take Inspire and put that right there. It's kind of fun. I like how it looks holographic. Okay, so now I'm going to off camera do my base, and then we'll finish the look together. Okay, so now I just gotta do blush and highlighter on all that. Oh my gosh, this keeps turning. Okay, so I have to take a little bit of a break, but let's do some lashes. I'm gonna start with mascara. So I'm just using, it's not a half lash, but it's kind of tapered. And then I'll decide if I'm gonna do like a wing or top liner. Usually, because my eyeballs are so high, this type of look might be nice. This is more of a casual lash, but I do like that there's a bit of separation so that you can see the shimmer really well. Okay, so far this is how it looks with lashes. I have to go take a client right now. I'm gonna take a little break, but you won't even know. So I'll be right back, babe. So where were we before we got rudely interrupted? Okay, I need to do under the eyes. And look what just came in. I'm not sure if they're in the UK. No. Looks like it came from Fresno, actually. I don't know why I thought Beautylish was in the UK. I like the other formulas. I wouldn't necessarily say this is my favorite formula. This is why I did not include it in my favorite videos. But I am collecting these. And I got this other color. I have the lightest nude and I have the red, which I showed on the last video. Look at this color now. It's called Luscious. Okay, Luscious. Ooh, that is so pretty. It's like a berry purple. Not sure if it will go with this today, but you lucked out. This came in right when I was filming. Okay, that is so pretty. I will try that on another video, promise. Okay, right. So I decided to go with Fig and Willow under my eye rather than the purple. I'm thinking, you know, I kind of want to stay in the Christmas zone. And then I'm going to show you, you know, how I did my blush too, but like, okay, so we're gonna use Fig. This is a new trick that I use, these fake, not fake, they are disposable brushes. I just think it is like the most brilliant thing in the world, like a bunch of these like disposable brushes, because it takes for, like, I do makeup like every day. And we're just gonna go underneath. And so for me, like, washing brushes like literally takes forever. So like when I can go disposable, and look at that, like it just applies really great, you know. It's just a line. It's not like you need and definitely the right brushes are par for the course, but basically when you just need something to, if you just need like a basic tool that you can throw away, like go for it, like, you know. Okay, so there's Fig, which is kind of like actually like an eggplant type of brown. It's so pretty. And so I'm not sure how far I want to go in. I think I went in a little more here. How does that look? That looks good, actually. Let's do it on this side. We'll go a little bit more in the whole 3/4. There we go. And then we'll smudge it. And these colors are so rich and dark. They're so pretty. And then let's take a little bit of Willow and maybe Admire. And take another brush. Willow is going to add a little bit more of the grungy that we want right underneath. And it will kind of like tie it all in, I think. so pretty. This one for Admire. And then we're just gonna smoke that out a little bit. Just to add a little bit more of that mustardy shade that goes really well with green. And then what I've been doing now is I like to add a shimmer right in here because I'm not crazy about, I'm just like not crazy about my skin there. It's very delicate. And so I want to deflect the light. So like I've been loving using a really amazing shimmer. And like I said, with these shimmers, I'm having really, really good luck with the NYX glitter primer. So let's do that next. Okay, so here's my glitter glue. And I'm gonna add Antique after, which is actually kind of a purpley pinky green. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna add it like inner corner and right at the tear duct. And then I'm gonna use that same finger to grab this color, Antique, and I'm just gonna pat and press. See that? It's so pretty. Oi, it's so pretty. Oh, so it's got kind of like a pinky, greeny sort of look. And then what I did on this eye is I used a tiny bit of this Juvia's Place. It's kind of like a grungy green. And then I'm just gonna connect the two underneath, like connect that color with the willow that we just did. And then I'm just gonna smooth that edge a little bit because like I said, I'm just really, really loving the metallic, like super metallic-y under my eye right now. It's just like my own trend. I just love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I did this blush. So what I did was I'm liking my Scott Barnes palette again. With grungy looks, I've been using a little bit more of this orangey color. So I'm going to use a combination of these two. I've been using this little brush too. So this is Minimalist. And to kind of create that just normal blush tone, you know, like the normal, like nude kind of blush color, I mean. And then what I want to do next is I'm gonna add a little bit of this Mango Fizz, which is kind of like a yellowy tone. It's kind of like an apricot-y yellowy tone. And it just adds a little bit more dimension and pulls in the more mustard tones that we did above. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm actually gonna go a little more right in there, and I'm just gonna tie it. And I usually never, this is something brand new I'm doing that I'm really liking. I never go this high in, and I'm really, really liking that style of blush on my cheeks right now. It covers up my freckles. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the lip color that I like using with this look. I'm going to use Oh Honey from Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm gonna line my lips first. Okay, so you could also do freckles with this look. So here's Oh Honey. So see how it's kind of like a nice grungy nude. It's on the lighter side, like it's not too mustardy, it's not too dark. So I line my lips, and I just think it's so pretty. It just like ties in all of the tones. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. Would you do freckles? Sometimes the grungier looks have freckles, you know? So yeah, it's more of a classier grunge. It's not really like a super grunge. It's more of like a pretty grunge. And I didn't do, if I was going to do a smoky grunge, I would definitely do the big chunky freckles. I really like how that looks. I'm just running out of time today. But yeah, and then I chose with this classy grunge, I don't know, I'm just wearing these dangle earrings that I got from that collection. And yeah, like classy grunge, I guess you could do pigtails, like I don't know. What hair looks good grungy? I guess just like, you know, like when you do textured, like textured hair looks really good with grungy kind of looks. You know, like more of the messy, grungy sort of looks. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this look. I think it can still work for Christmassy times and holiday season because it's just green, it's pretty casual, it's still got your browns and neutrals in. And this is a look that I would like wearing around town when I'm doing Christmas shopping. This is what I'll be wearing when I go Christmas shopping later. And yeah, I hope you learned a couple extra tips, and I hope you have a great holiday season. I will be back soon with more videos, and I'm gonna also show you right now, so stay tuned for the whole outfit. Look, I paired it with boots and my like white Chanel bag because I like the white racing stripes. So if I wanted to get more detailed on this look, I probably would have did like racing stripes, you know, like if I wanted to take this a little artsier, I probably would have did that. And I probably would have did freckles, like maybe if I was gonna wear my hair in a ponytail, I would have did freckles. It kind of gives more of a youthful look, like the grungy looks kind of look more youthful in my opinion. So yeah, so stay tuned, and I hope you have a fabulous holiday. Love you. So what I love about this outfit from Fashion Nova is it's so velvety soft. It's got like a long skirt, and I'm just wearing like these white boots with this great heel. And because it's like cropped, it just gives you like a really casual feel to it. Plus, if it was raining, you could totally wear the hoodie, you know, like you totally could, like it would be really cute. So yeah, I really like this casual outfit. It's soft. I'm gonna go Christmas shopping in it. Love you.